If you do it your way, come and take my lead. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY ideas, if you do it your way, come and take my lead. We wear hand-me-down clothes cause we're saving a piece. We put our money in our plans cause we wanna succeed. Never had a silver spoon, we've always done it without. And when they see us doing well, they start running their mouth. It's like rumors come and go, but people stay for life. Most do, but some people try to waste your time. Cause when you've come so damn far, they try to take your shine. That's why I keep my circle tight, it's just a state of mind. Me and my dreamers coming straight out of Great Britain. The generation is just trying to make a great difference. We stay winning cause we stay driven. It's like we're all just different kids but with the same vision. Cause everybody's trying to find a diamond in the rubble. While they're busy doing that, we're all grinding on a hustle. We came from the bottom and now we all ride big. And we done it all ourselves cause we're DIY kids. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY ideas, if you do it your way, come and take my lead. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY ideas, if you do it your way, come and take my lead. Don't focus on the streets, we just focus on the grind. They provoke us to notice that we just focus all the time. Ain't down with regulations, but the only rule is work. Believe me when I tell you that we're flying with the birds. We're doing what we love, soon the peas are coming with it. We don't care about the money, we just live it how we live it. Anybody tells you different, we'll just play them at the park. Success is our revenge, we always make it from the heart. We're always motivated by the things we never had. What's a dream without a wish and what's a goal without a plan? When we got a vision, yeah, you know we make it happen. And even under pressure, we can recognize a pattern. Cause everybody trying to find a diamond in the rubble. While they're busy doing that, we're all grinding on a hustle. We came from the bottom and now we all ride big. And we done it all ourselves cause we're DIY kids. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY ideas, if you do it your way, come and take my lead. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY ideas, if you do it your way, come and take my lead. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY ideas, if you do it your way, come and take my lead. With DIY ideas, if you wanna be heard, come and say your piece. With DIY I guess we're all just little kids at heart. Came a long way from sipping spirits in the park.
What up, go on? What's going on, Shane? What's going on, Ken? What's going on, anybody else inside? How are we? How are we doing? How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Just turn that down a little bit. So what's going on, Shane? What's going on, Ken? And what is there, like 4 people apparently in this place right now? How are the 4 of you guys doing? CPU usage down below 3%. 6148 kilobytes per second. Dropped frame 0. Looking good. Looks like the people downstairs aren't robbing my Wi-Fi right now, so we've got nice connection. Am I looking good? Am I sounding good? Well, am I looking as good as I can with my big old forehead out and my dressing gown on, at least anyway. But yeah, man, let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what you guys are vaping on right now. I have got Slim, and in the Slim I have got my Zen CBD. You can't even see it. There you go. My Zen CBD. Hopefully it's going to help me stay focused and remain on task, but I feel like you guys are just likely to distract me, so that probably won't happen. That's not what I used to clean my glasses. This is what I used to clean my glasses. That's right, I got microfiber cloths just hanging on the wall, man. If you wear glasses, then if you wear glasses and you've got a greasy face, then yeah, you know how important it is to have microfiber glasses, just cloths just everywhere. There we go. Feeling and looking fresh. Just pull this one down. Bang. Don't fall. Don't fall. There we go. Cool. Auger Pow got the Falcon out with the own brew grape menthol energy. That is a good flavor, actually. That is a good flavor. Grape, menthol, and aniseed. I could do that. I'm sure, yeah, there's Aniseed V2. Aniseed Extra V2 from TFS is very good. I don't think I've used any grape. I haven't even done a grape anything, have I? No. Did TFS have a grape? I'm sure they've got a grape. But yeah, I don't know if they sent it to me. So yeah, that's a good shout actually. I could do that because the homebrew one is very good. But yeah, good shout. And the Falcon you can't go wrong with, man. One of the best sub-ohm tanks going, in my humble opinion. Coil life brilliant, flavour some of, if not the best. Awesome. They must do a grape. They do everything else. They must do a flipping grape, innit? Yeah, man. So yeah, I've got my Slim with the Zen in that. I've got my Stubby here. I've got the last dregs of my Aramaxi Mango that I'm using sparingly. Not that I can't get any more, but I just don't want it to finish, you get me? It's my buddy old pal Mango from Aramaxi. And then I've got my billet here. And in that, I got some old boy from Fluid. And then here, I have the V Prime, which is on charge, using a 0.5 amp charger. But noticing it's charging quite quickly for 0.5 amps. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, and in that, I've got the chubby, long fill, raspberry and watermelon, which I don't think I'm going to need to top up, so I won't go and get the bottle. But it's very good stuff, to be honest with you. It's not like, wow, this is an amazing thing. It's raspberry, it's watermelon, you know what I mean? What more can you expect from it, really? But I found myself going back to it. I don't know whether it's the V Prime that's making me do that. I don't know whether it's the flavour. That's a bit bright, that light, isn't it? Here we go. But there's something, let's turn it up one more. There we go, that's better. But yeah, but there's something about it that either the device or the liquid, or a combination of both, that is making me just keep going back. I mean, what have I put? It's at 1,347 hits right now, the V Prime, and I've reset that counter twice. So I've easily done over 2,000 hits on this since I've had it. Really am liking it. Definitely am going to stock them. And I think that's it for me and the vapes, unless I've got some more in my pocket. No, that's it. That's what I've got about. All good. FDA AIO. What's that? What is that? Because I'm all about my AIOs and my Burrow setups now. It took me a while to get into them, but since getting on with a Stubby, it's allowed me to enjoy others. I mean, I had an SXK billet box some time ago. I think I sold it or gave it to Chris Shaw because I just never got on with it. Just got on with this, found a setup with this that I liked, and I'm like, oh, so it can be good. Then I got an actual billet box. I was gifted it, thank you very much. And I'm like, tobacco's in that all day long. I've got the Overkill 3D printed one, which I don't use too often because it's massive, but yeah, enjoyed that with the Tita RDTA. And I am considering trying one of the Vapors Cloud Pixel. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're about this big, 3,000 milliamp hour built-in battery, and it takes GTX PMP compatible coils with the tank it comes with the shift tank. But obviously you can put any Burrow tank you want in there. Now I only bought them to sell on, so if you want one at a very good price, let me know, because I can guarantee you will not be able to buy them unless you're getting them at wholesale prices, which most of you end users can't do because you're not a business. You're not going to find them at a better price than what I'm shifting them at, but I'm shifting them on Facebook. So get over to the Facebook and search for my group, That Guys, or find me on the e-cig shop just by searching the e-cig shop Chesterfield, and can hook you up with one of those. Basically, what I'm doing, I want to get one when they are available. They're available right now, bro. If you mean the Pixel AIO, they're available right now, bro. Available right now. If you navigate your way to my Facebook page or my new... I don't think you're in That Guy's group, are you? Let me send you an invite. Let me just double check. 1 second. Let me see if you're in there, Shane. Nah, bro, you're not. You are not. So, let me... How do I invite people? There we go. Shane Atkin. I can't find you, bro. For some reason, it won't allow me to send you an invite to the group. But if you what I could probably do is this. You think you're in there? You're not, bro. Not in That Guys. So I've got a group called That Guys, where I've just got a bunch of stuff that I'm letting go, or other people are letting go. Lots of people keep giving me hardware to sell for them. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna create a group, and every time somebody gives me something, I'm just gonna list it there now, see if I can't get that rolling. But my plan is to buy in newer bits of hardware on occasion, and then just sell it at just a little bit more than what it cost me to get it in, and then put that money straight back into buying more hardware. And then, you know what I mean, you guys help me by eventually, I'm hoping to be able to make some money from this, but at the minute I'm not. I'm just going to keep reinvesting that money, buying more and more stuff, and then eventually, hopefully, be able to make a little bit of change out of it, you get me? But if you give me a second, I will get a link to that group. I had a look on the members and you're not on there. Bang. Bang. And if I come back here and I go there, boom. That's the group. You might be following my page, my That Guy WD page, but I don't think, according to the members anyway, you're not actually in the group. And pop a comment on, I think it's the most recent post. I've got some pictures of it and a video, just going over the details. Pop a comment saying you want one, and we can arrange. It's going to be what, $69.50 to get one sent out to you in the post, or if you can come and collect it, 65 quid. But let me just, yeah, you're not in there, bro. Search members at Kin. Oh, you are in there. Joined 1 week ago. I lied, bro. You're already in. Yeah, you are in. Have a look on there. I got 2 green, because I was going to keep one for myself, but I'm thinking, let's not be silly now. This isn't about me getting hardware for myself. This is about giving you guys an opportunity to get hardware nice and cheap, and for me to... The plan is to eventually, like, just have my own little vape thing. Yeah, okay, the e-cig shop's there, but that's not my own thing, is it? And I'd like my own thing in vape. So if I can get the ball rolling with this and whatnot, let people know this guy can get it, and then launch something, people know it's the best place to go in. I've got a cool idea. I want to arrange an agreement with, yeah, you are in, sorry Shane. I want to get an agreement with some hardware suppliers. Be like, look, if you guys can give me, say, no more than 5 to 10 of anything new that comes out, I will sell them very cheap, make barely any money in it myself, make a few pounds maybe myself. But then once they're sold out, that's it. I'm not going to restock them, but I will link that supplier that sorted me out with that hardware. I'll link them on the website that hopefully eventually at some point I'll have, and be like, yo, you want some of these? I've got no more, but this is where you can get them from. And then, so it's a nice little backlink for them, for whoever supplies me with the stuff. And then, yeah, should be good. Hopefully, if it'll work out. But there's lots of cool stuff on that group. So if anybody isn't in that group on Facebook, get in that group. There's some 3D printed mechs. I've got my rucksacks available on there. I mean, I'm scrolling for it now. Kennedy, an authentic Kennedy RDA. We also got Stubby PCB, Toolboy tank, BP mods. The Borrow tank, the Gravity Borrow tank, which is an Italian-made, very high-quality tank on there. Hammer of God, all sorts of stuff is on there. So yeah, man, make sure you get on there and buy up, man, buy up. I know payday's coming around for a bunch of people, so I'm expecting some purchases to be made, please. That's distracting me, so I'm going to turn that down a bit, volume-wise. But yeah, apparently there's more of you than just the 2 of you like watching right now, but nobody else has commented on what they're using, what they're vaping on right now before I get going. But if you are watching, say hello. Let me know what you're vaping on for a bit of market research, what flavors specifically. Hardware is interesting, but I want to know what flavors you're vaping on, and because I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 mixes here. And some of these will probably be dropped, because if you remember I had like 15, 16 of them. I'm down to 8 now. As I find more success with certain flavors I'm mixing, I'm going to focus on them and then drop the ones that aren't working out so well. So I might end up with just like 4 flavors by the end of this. And I'm going to want to introduce more flavors, so let me know what flavors you're using and what flavors you like, so I can work on them. Like Shane did earlier with the grape aniseed menthol. I was like, I could probably knock one of those up as well. So yeah, You got the how is the AIO? How is that? Have you got a T to X in there? I am looking everywhere for a T to X2 because the X2 is out now. The only place that have them available is e-cig 1, but I don't want to pay full price for them. I want to get them at wholesale prices. But I can't find anywhere that's selling them wholesale. And I've messaged Vpon directly. That was the manufacturer I contacted. Like, yo, listen, I got a YouTube thing. I'm on the way to 1,000 subs in it. And I'm a purchaser for a busy vape shop. Can you send me a couple or sell me a couple at nice rates so I can try it? And they just ghosted me, man. Fucking ghosted me. Stock coils. You can put stock. Oh, is it the T to tank? Ah, right. Okay, I get you. I was like, you can't put stock coils in a T to rubber. But yeah, so that's what I'm on. Let me just have a few more toots on the old Zenny just to calm myself down. Actually, I'll be honest with you. What I'm doing is waiting for my sugars to come back up because look at that. I don't know if you can see that. It's 3.4. Why is it reversed? Shouldn't be reversed. No, it's not reversed. What am I talking about? 3.4. That's after going to the gym. So just smashed while I was getting ready to go live. Smashed a bowl of protein oats. I'm just waiting for them to hit my system, bring my sugars back up, and then I can focus even more. Because when you've got low blood sugars, it's like, I don't know, if you're not diabetic, then the closest way to describe what having low blood sugars is like being very drunk, but not enjoyable. So you find it difficult to articulate. Your coordination's gone, like completely. I'm feeling very wavy right now, so I'm just waiting for those carbs just to hit my system and come back up, which is really annoying because my sugars went down because I was in the gym, and that's what you want. Like, you know what I mean? You want to burn off carbs and fat and stuff like that, but then when you do it too hard at the gym, you got to come back and then consume them back straight away, otherwise you might die as a diabetic. So it's very difficult to make gains as a diabetic in the gym. Yours is 6.4. 6.4 is nearly perfect, mate. 7's the perfect number, isn't it? So yeah, congratulations you, bro. But if nobody else wants to tell me what they're using, I'll get right on with this evening's proceedings. You get me? So I'm going to be testing some flavors. I might mix some. I don't know. I'll definitely knock up, once I've tested them and I want to improve them more, I'll definitely knock up like the next mix. But we are very, very close to getting to the point where I'm going to want to send some of these out as samples to people and get some feedback on them, because it doesn't matter if I like them. I might vape them myself, but I want these to be commercial successes in it. So I'm going to want to know what you guys that buy e-liquid or short fills, long fills, whatever, think about them in it. So yeah, and then once I've had some feedback on them, make some final tweaks based on that feedback, and then see what I'm going to do in terms of getting them produced. Am I going to ask Dripax to produce them for me? Am I just going to buy in all the stuff I need from Dripax to make them ourselves at the e-cig shop? I don't know. But yeah, let's see what flavors I've got, and then you guys can, well, actually I've got some from the September the 10th apparently, September the 19th, and then there's some from October the 8th. How long ago was October the 8th? If we're on the 21st, that was nearly 2 weeks ago. We're a day short of 2 weeks ago. And 2 weeks is like, with TFS concentrates anyway, is like the minimum you want to leave them before judging them. Because even the simple fruit flavors take a while to steep before you can really get the benefit of them. Or get the true, to be able to truly judge them anyway, it takes at least a couple of weeks. So what I'll do is I'll do the ones from the 10th of the 9th first, because they've had the longest. They've had plenty of time now. I've had over a month. And they would be the pineapple raspberry, which is here, pineapple raspberry V3. We've got the apple and raspberry V3. We've got the vanilla bean raspberry, which is this one. And we've got the cola, which is this one. So these are the four that I want to at least get tried today. But we've also got strawberry melon gum, lemon lime raspberry. For God's sake, with all the raspberries, mate. Gomo, and then the Vimto V5. With all of these raspberry ones, I'm gonna have to knock the raspberry back a bit. I can't have like so many flavors with raspberry in one range. It just makes no sense. Send me some when I try some. I'm gonna be off work for a while, so I'll have time. Will do, sir. Will do, sir. What I might do, to be honest with you, is no, I'll have to mix them up, won't I? I will have to mix them up and send them out. Or what do you guys reckon is the best way to do it? Do I send them out as pre-mixed e-liquids, or do I just send you some of the concentrate to mix up yourself, so you can mix it up in 70-30, 50-50, 80-20? Like if I send them out as 50-50s, then that's the only thing that you can only really use them in 50-50 appropriate devices. Some of you might not use 50-50 appropriate devices. So sort of for inclusivity, it makes sense for me to send them out as concentrates, but then you guys are gonna have to mix them up, wait for them to steep, and then get back to me. Which actually, to be fair, yeah, that's the best way to do it, I reckon. I don't mind waiting for feedback as long as I get the feedback, but it's very rare these days that when you send stuff out to people, do you get the feedback. Out of all of the samples of Tom's mixes that I sent out, I think only 2 people have got back to me on what they thought. And I sent them out to like 4 or 5 people. And only 2 people, Tim Soloway and another person, I can't remember their name, but only them got back to me. But the other person, Tim vaped them as it should be, but due to my own mess up, I told the other person I sent them out to that they're concentrates. So they mixed up the pre-mixed 50-50s as concentrates, which would have diluted the flavour massively. And that was my fault, because I told them they were concentrates, but they weren't. So yeah. Probs easier as concentrates, yeah. Oh yeah, Andy Butcher might be a good person to actually send them out to. He does get back to me quite well, and he's quite in depth with his reviews. So yeah, good shout. If he wants to, that is, anyway. So which one should I start with out of these 4? I've got apple and raspberry, got cola, I've got vanilla bean raspberry, and I've got pineapple raspberry. Can you tell that I like raspberries, ladies and gentle beans? I've got my Amit here. What's my battery life saying on? Yeah, I got over half battery life on my iPower, so that's cool. You guys let me know which one of these I should start with, and I'll get... Oh, please tell me that I've got cotton here. I know I took a bunch of cotton to work. Ah, yes. Because I had like 4 or 5 packs of the stuff here, and I don't need it, so might as well take it to work so get used in it. But yeah, I'll get re-wicking this. While you guys decide what I should start with. Let's turn him down a bit. Let's go to 12 watts. Where is my... So this microfiber cloth is actually for like e-liquid purposes, not cleaning my glasses. What's going on, Finn? What's going on, Finn, from Thailand, man? Way, thank you for joining me all the way from Thailand. How is things over in Thailand, brother? I actually watched a YouTube short earlier on of a fella that was pointing out why so many people are looking to move to Thailand from the UK and America. And I've been to Bali earlier in the year, and I can fully understand why people might do that. This fellow was in a cafe. Well, he was pointed out as like, I've just spent £2 or the equivalent of $2, sorry, getting breakfast from this cafe in Thailand. And then he showed you around the cafe, and it looked absolutely beautiful. There was a flipping swimming pool in there, like decorative waterfalls and figures everywhere and whatnot. And he said it cost him, like, him and his partner, like $3.50 for lunch for the both of them the other day, and that included drinks. And after spending some time in Bali, I can definitely say that you can easily spend like a tenner and live like a king for a day out there. It's just a shame that I'm a type 1 diabetic, man. Because if not for my diabetes, I probably would be looking to like move out to somewhere over in Indonesia or something like that. Well, not look out to move, but like definitely spend a lot of time out there and maybe get some accommodation, like permanent accommodation out there, because it is cheap, and like it's not cheap because the quality is low. The food is so good. The people are very accommodating. The only problem is the climate. It's very humid out there, man. But yeah, in Thailand it is still illegal but can be used but not sold. Okay, yeah. But you guys can blaze that reefer out there, innit? Like, so, like, swings and roundabout. Can't vape, but man can just blaze. You know what I'm saying? You lot can just burn the broccoli, if you know what I'm saying. And I think I would give up vape if I could just blaze all the time, if that was cool. You know what I mean? If I had to pick between the two, like, live in Thailand and blaze, live in the UK and vape. But the diabetes, you know what I mean? I need that sweet NHS life, you get me? I can't buy insulin. You know how expensive that stuff is. Oh, wait. But yeah, so how do you get it though? How do you get hold of it? Is it all like black market-y type stuff, or like if it can't be sold, are you just receiving gifts from people? Is that how it's done? It's not being sold, it's being gifted. That's how a lot of people get around things, you get me? Somebody said the apple and raspberry in it. Yeah, I'll do the apple and raspberry, Shane. I'll get that one done first, man. But yeah, man, Thailand's a beautiful place, man. Well, the whole of Indonesia, well, not the whole of Indonesia, but Bali was beautiful. Met a lot of people that traveled around Thailand. I've seen a lot of content from people in Thailand, and it's a beautiful place, man. Beautiful place. You just got to look out for them ladyboys. You just got to look out for them. Unless you're into that, then I suppose if you're into that, then you still got to look out for them, innit? But I'm not really into that, you know. So, yeah. Actually, when I was in Bali, I ain't even told anybody this because it's sort of awkward, embarrassing. I got bullied for it, actually. So when I was in Bali, I was there for a week. And one of the guys at the hostel that I was staying at was like, oh, I'm going for a massage. Do you want to come? I was like, yeah, cool. Went for a massage. It wasn't a normal massage. As soon as I realised what kind of massage it was, I made my excuses and left. And because I left, when he got back to the hostel later, he told everybody that I left because, like, it was about to get very different, shall we say. Like, you know what I mean? It was going to get... We're going to experience the perks. I was like, nah, I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life, and left. I just got bullied by everybody. I was like, Ryan's frigid. Ryan don't want to, you know what I mean, get sorted out by the masseuses. And I'm like, no, I do not. No, I do not. It's like, no, I definitely do not, man. That's somebody's mother potentially. That's definitely somebody's daughter. Could be somebody's sister. I can't do that to them. No, I can't do that to them. No. Alright. So we are re-wicked, ladies and gentle beans. Let me see what my blood sugars are saying now. I need to take my Levemir insulin, actually. Why am I still going down? For God's sake, let me get a sports drink. I need to take my other insulin as well. 1 second. I think it's still in my gym bag. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am in no rush. Let's close that up. I'm in no rush to get this done this evening, so I'm going to take my time. Alright, sports drink. Sipped. Green tea. To wash away that sweetness. Levemir. Right. Give me a second. I'm going to inject it in my buttocks, so I'm going to leave the room. 1 second. I'm back in the room, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you guys as well. I haven't even showered since getting back from the gym. This is what I went to the gym in. I've just stayed in it when I got back. I really cannot be bothered. So just put my dressing gown on my dirty, sweaty self. Keep myself warm. I mean, don't want to give flipping utility warehouse any more money for gas than I already am. So just put on my flipping dressing gown. So it was the apple and raspberry, innit? See you soon on review and following you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Finn. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. I will have a review of this being done next. I haven't even started doing it, but I am going to do one because I like it. So I'm going to do one. I think they're being launched in the UK at least early next month is what I heard Zara saying on the OXVA live stream she did recently. So definitely be looking to make sure we get those in stock at the e-cig shop, 100%. I don't know why my sugars won't come up, man. I didn't work out that hard, for God's sake. Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely could have put more effort in. I'm not going to lie to you. What did I do? Did some squats. Did squats. Actually, saying that, I went a little bit heavier on the squats than I normally would because I've been lazy with that recently. It's not the heaviest I've done, but I tend to just stop at 60 kilos with squats now. I'm like, okay, I work my way up. I do the bar. Then I do a 5 plate on each side, a 10 plate on each side, 15 on each side, 20 on each side. So that's 60 kilos. And then I do 10 reps of each and then just stop. But I went up to, 70. I just went up to 70 kilos. I put an extra 5 on each side. So yeah, 70 kilos. Oh no, because it went up to 60. And then I did an extra 2.5 on each side. Yeah, no, I did about 10 sets actually. So that might be why my sugars are attacking me, because I did far more squats than I usually did. But then I did, seated press, lat raises, and rear delt flies, lat pull downs, and then I went home. Did I do anything else? Nah, then I went home. I was thinking about getting on the treadmill and I thought, nah, you don't get gains on a treadmill. But yeah, so TFS TGWD Pineapple Raspberry version 3 mixed on the 10th of September, and it's a 60 VG mix. Let's give him a smell. Let's give him a sniffity whiffity whiff. Voila, ski. Oh, what I am going to do actually is give this a share in the group. So I need to find the live stream, I need to find the share link, I need to go to the Facebook icon and create a post. No, I don't want to put it in my feed, I want to put it in the group. That's not what I want to do. Right, okay, give me a second, peeps. Give me a second, I'm going to just copy the link instead. There we go. Bang. 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 I need to do a better job at like sharing things and letting people know that I'm doing stuff. Control A. I was gonna put live now, peeps. Live now, peeps. Pow. There we go. Posty. There you go. Right, that's been posted. So, do you know what? In terms of the smell from it, it smells like e-liquid that you get pre-made. Sometimes when you do your DIY mixes, it doesn't smell as potent as commercial e-liquid does, and that's what I'm aiming for. So at least it does smell like it's like flavored to the level of commercial e-liquid. Yeah, man. Let's give it a drippity drip drip. I should probably strip this RDA down and run it for a sonic cleaner. I mean, it's not dirty or anything, but it's had a lot of different flavors on it over the few months I've been doing this, so I should probably give it a thorough cleaning. Blue Roll, sponsored by the e-cig shop. Let's give it a wipe out just to make sure there's a little flavour contamination as possible. And unscrew the drip tip. It's weird that, isn't it? Got a screw on drip tip onto a 510 base. I don't know why. There's no need for that, but yeah. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. Sorted. Right, let's get vaping, ladies and gentle beans. Let's get to vaping. Oh, by the way, I know it's Monday and I'm usually live with Jake on a Monday on Facebook or YouTube, wherever we decide to post it. But we both fully forgot. As I was getting set up for this, I was like, shite, it's Monday. I'm supposed to be live with Jake because we try to do it every other Monday now. But we both forgot, to be fair. He's got a lot on. He's got a sickly dog and he's doing some renovations. And I have been working every day for a week or so now, and I completely lost track of the days, innit? Just got back from the gym and I'm like, right, I don't know what to do now, so I'll try the flavours. I thought, go live, do it, and then when I realised, I messaged him, I was like, yeah, I forgot as well, mate. So yeah, we'll be live Monday coming up, next week Monday, to see what the fallout after Expo's like, because Expo's next weekend. No, this weekend is Expo. And from what I'm understanding, from what I'm hearing, not a lot of people are going. Not a lot of people are going at all. Is anybody watching going to Expo? Alright. Alright. Apple and raspberry, yeah? Apple and raspberry. So let me pull up the recipe. And let me show you guys what the recipe is. You're going Expo, Nevins. When are you going, bro? There he is. What day are you going? Because if I do go, you're going on a Thursday. Are you going down for the full weekend? Because I'm only going to go down for the Sunday, I reckon. If I do go, I'm only going to go on a Sunday, but I need to sort out my tickets. Oh, and as Nevins is here, just so anybody knows, the Snob, which is one of Nevins' flavours, which is available as a one-shot flavour concentrate at the e-cig shop, www.theecigshop.uk, is currently 15% off if you use code SNOB at the checkout. So get over to the website, navigate your way to DIY, one-shots, neon sauce, pick up a bottle of the Snob, 30ml bottles available. It's 15% off because I tried it the other day and I was actually shocked by how much I enjoyed it. Andy Butcher's been leaving his thoughts on it as well and he's thoroughly getting on with it. So due to how much it surprised me, I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but due to the description of the flavour, I thought I wasn't going to get on with it. But turns out the description of the flavour doesn't do it justice and it's really good. And I want everybody else to realise that. So 15% off using code SNOB, S-N-O-B. You going for the whole weekend, bro? I would love to go just to do the whole social aspect and go out drinking and blah, 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 blah. But to be honest with you, I'm better off saving that money. I'm better off saving that money and investing that money into bits of hardware that I can then flip, because that's my new thing now. Shane, I don't know if you're able to use 2 codes. And I know you've got that code for Dreads Custard. I can't even remember what the code is, but if you message me, I can find out. But if you want it adding and you can't get the discount on the Snob as well as Dreads Custard, let me know and we could sort out bank transfer and I'll get that added to the order for you. But that's the recipe there. I should probably like get back on with this now, innit? That's the recipe right there. if you guys can see that. Let me see if I zoom in. How do you zoom in without a mouse? All right, I'm not even going to bother with that. Oh, I know what I can do. If I do that, nope, that's the wrong thing. It's Alt I want, innit? Do that. Do that. And then I should, in theory, yeah, just be able to make it bigger. I don't know if you guys can see that now, but that is the recipe. We've got Alpine Raspberry, 4.5%, Blackberry for some reason, 1.75, Red Apple at 4.5, the Gummy Bear at 15, and a Vanilla Cream Extra at just 2%. And again, the gummy just isn't doing what I wanted it to do. So I'm giving up on just trying to make gummy flavors now. This isn't a gummy range. This is just a range of flavors. That there's gummy bear and all of it, but the gummy bear is a very good sweetener, to be fair. Now, it's one of those flavors where does make it easier, yeah. It's one of those flavors where it's nice, but I wouldn't be able to pick out exactly what's in it. Frustratingly. The apple is non-existent. To be fair, the gummy isn't terrible in this. And let me go and turn down my heating because it's getting too warm here. I say that, turn down my heating. The radiator's not even on. The radiator isn't even on. Let me just take off my thing. Right, yeah, so. Right, okay, so what's the flavour percentage? 27.5, and we decided that we're aiming for around the mid-20s for the flavour percentage, bearing in mind that I'm using it mouth to lung, so I imagine that these recipes are going to end up at 20 for sub-ohm or direct lung, and then 25 for mouth to lung, and then in between depending on what you're using. But what I am going to do now is remind everybody to like and subscribe, and then I'm also going to adjust this recipe a bit, so because the vanilla cream is too much, so let me adapt it. Let's go to the V4. Should I mix it today, or should I just do the recipe and mix it on another stream and just test all of them today? We'll have a look, see, we'll have a see. Let me just put 2 mix, so I know that this one I've got a mix. Right, what I might do, actually I might as well just show you the page, innit? There's no point in me hiding it away from you guys. There it is. So, what am I thinking? So I need the raspberry, actually saying that, I'm gonna sack the raspberry off. I'm going to sack the raspberry off completely. There's no point in having so many raspberry flavors. There really is no point. That's just an email about my driving theory test, which is coming up. So yeah, I'm just going to do an apple. So first thing I'm going to do though is drop the vanilla cream to 1.35 just to be awkward. I am picking up the vanilla cream, and I want the vanilla cream there just to aid the gummy more than actually taste like there's vanilla cream in there. So yeah, the raspberry, I'm sacking this one off now. I'm sacking off the raspberry because I've got too many things with raspberry in it in this project already. I'm going to leave a note here saying, what's the date? 21st of the 10th, 2, 4. Remove. Oh, this is NRC one, isn't it? Yeah, cool. So let me X that. Go here. Put that there. Bang. Right. So tested. Removed raspberry. Too many rasp flavors in the project. Cool. So this was gonna try and make an apple. Try to make this an apple. Alright, cool. So I'm just going for an apple now. So what I need to do is apple and melon. Because remember, Shane, apple and melon work really well together, don't they? So now this is turning into an apple and melon. So let me see what apples we have available. I'm going to keep vaping it whilst we do that. There's so many flipping concentrates here now. This is really too much. Apple and melon work well together, don't they, Shane? So, right, okay, the gummy bear. First and foremost, let me top up the gummy bear. Oh, that was a save, Jesus. It's a concentrate that's clearly water-based. Melon and peach is good. That's a good shout. To be fair, like the only times I've ever worked with peach or apricot is when I'm messing around with yogurts. Because, like, God forbid anybody make a yogurt, right? And it not have peach or apricot in it, right? But yeah, melon and peach is good, but apple and melon is what we're aiming for. So I'll keep a note of melon and peach. So let me find what I need concentrate-wise. There was red apple. Oh, there's blackberry. Blackberry's in it for some reason. Let me move these out of the way. That can go. Apple, raspberry. This is the one I'm working on. What's this? Did I pick up the wrong thing? I'm very sure I might have picked up the wrong version. For God's sake, what version are we on? 3. Where did I pick up the version 2 from? For God's sake, let's move him out the way. So I'm vaping the version 2 when I need to be testing the version 3. For God's sake, Brian. I thought I cleaned up my pile of testers last week. But apparently not. So ignore everything I just said in terms of what the flavour tastes like. Welcome to the world of mixing e-liquid flavours with somebody that is suffering with a hypoglycemia episode. Things just go to shit. Right, so, but luckily I've got no need to rush other than getting some food a bit later on, but that can always wait. That can always wait. So let me just make sure, where is it? Right, apple raspberry V3. That's probably why I was feeling like I couldn't taste any of the flipping apple. Which I'm sure was the same thing that I felt about the last one. Come on. Get in there. There we go. There we go. Flipping mouth to long coils are so fragile. Stop being pussy. Right, you know what? I'm not even going to try and pull it through any more than that. I'm just going to leave that there. Just bend the coil all over the flipping place. Don't you? Just get in the center. Here we go. Snip. Snip. Tuck. That's way too short, but it doesn't need to go into the well anyway, so... Look at that build. Look at that. Look at that wicking. Look at that. It's brilliant. It doesn't even go down into the... But I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't need to for this purpose. Right. So now we're going to start again. Sugars are definitely low. Yeah. Are they coming back up yet? 4.1. Wait. They're coming back up. Slowly coming back up. I had a bowl of oats before the live. I don't know why it's taking so long for it to come back up, bro. Right. Yeah, I was testing the wrong one. This one smells completely different. The apple is far more potent. The apple is strong in this one. So, yeah. Let's test this before I decide to get rid of anything or tweak anything. Jesus Christ, Ryan. Sort your life out, bro. Right, let's go. Let's go. Fucking, why is every little dripper so awkward to get a cap on? The Pixie's a nightmare as well. The apple is far more present than I thought it was, but still isn't present enough. Still isn't present enough. So I'm gonna make it basic. Have I got it up open for you guys? I'm gonna strip this back and go a little bit basic. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make it melon, innit? That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I forgot what the plan was. Melon. So let me keep vaping it while I look for the honeydew melon, because that melon is brilliant but very strong. Vanilla cream extra, I'm gonna want that. The blackberry, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in there. I don't want the watermelon, I want the honeydew melon. Where are you? There you go. Honeydew melon, I got the gummy bear. Got the gummy. Got the melon, honeydew melon, I got the vanilla cream, I got the blackberry flavour, I need red apple. Was there any other apple? Was it just the red apple that they had? They had crab apple as well, didn't they? Oh, I'm gonna have to stand up and have a look. Juicy strawberry, juicy peach, Bavarian cream, apple and blackcurrant, peppermint, ripe plum, English strawberry, dragon fruit, eucalyptus mint. Where is the red apple gone? That's the sweetener. I don't need the sweetener. Rhubarb. Do you know? Ah, there it is. Red apple, got it. Was there any other apple though? Juicy rhubarb. I've got some acetylpyrazine in the cupboard for some reason. I don't know why I brought that back. There's got to be other apples. Was it crab apple? I'm sure there was like a crab apple they had. I don't think I enjoyed it, but I'm pretty sure it was there. Vanilla milk extra, strawberry enhancer, white grape. Let's get the white grape out actually, because I might do something with that. Yeah. Mandarin. Eton mess. Tutti frutti. Ooh. No. No, stop. Just stick to what the idea was. Stop getting distracted, yeah? Let me just quickly try this. See what this red apple is saying though, because I don't know if this is the one. Juicy strawberry can get lost. Right, we're just gonna try this. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this now. What's going on, Bick? Enjoying Jesse's Blues that much, didn't realise the tank was empty, just had the worst dry hair. But yeah, Jesse's Blues is a legendary flavour, bro. So, right, so I'm going to go with the honeydew melon. What do they call it? Yeah, it's just called honeydew melon. Honeydew melon Smiths is what I'm looking for. Why are you not finding it? Why are you not finding it? Flavour Smiths honeydew. Because I probably spelt it wrong. Oh, it's just TFS in it actually, yeah, that's why. There we go, honeydew melon, the Flavour Smiths, nice. So I'm going to put that in at, because I know it's potent as hell, so I'm going to put that in at just 1%, because that is a mad strong melon, I'm not lying to you. The red apple is going to go up to 5. The blackberry, is the blackberry needed, do you reckon? What could complement these? I think I put the blackcurrant in there as like a contrast. The blackberry, sorry. Just to give it a little bit of depth, a little bit of a darker streak, because it's quite a bright profile, isn't it? Melon and apple. There's nothing that can sort of help the perception of juiciness. I'm just thinking, does anything else jump out, or shall I allow the mint, blueberry, no, V-bic, no. Okay, no. I'm going to take the blackberry out and just use those. So it's going to keep it simple. Keep it simple AF, right? Which is what seems to work better with these. So I'm actually going to go 1.25 on the melon. The apple can go to 6 instead, just to take up some of that room. And what are we at altogether? 23.61. The gummy bear can stay where it is. I would like to add more of the gummy bear, but the problem with the gummy bear is that it carries coldness, and I would love for it to not be there at all. So this is what I'm going for, ladies and gentlemen. Honeydew melon 1.25, red apple 6, the gummy bear 15. I feel like there needs to be something to contrast the flavors. Nick, are you still about, mate? Nevins, you still about? What are you saying, man? You're the pro. What are you saying could be a good little something to chuck in there? Might even put some kiwi in it or something, I don't know. Lemon. But that sour lemon is very lockety. Yeah, it's like a lemon locket that's been flavoured after lemon skin. And I don't think there's any other lemony thing I've got, so I'm just gonna leave that as is. It's a peach, innit? Fuck it. So we could try the juicy peach. Oh, that's sharp. That is sharp. That is sharp. I'm gonna chuck it in because why not? Because why the hell not? Juicy peach, the Flavour Smiths. You're going in at 1%, and then that should bring us up to like mid-20s, isn't it? In terms of the total list, yeah. Where's the 24.61? Where's the 6.1 come from? 24. That maths isn't right. How was the total percentage 24? Look at that. That don't make no sense. Look at that number there, 24.61. But where's the 6.1 coming from with those numbers? I don't trust this anymore. I might add that up myself. Where's my calculator? Because my maths is terrible. So how are you getting that amount? How are you getting... What is wrong with ELR? Am I going to have to go to AFS, all the flavours for this? 1.25 plus 1 plus 6 plus the 15 plus 1.35. So it's 24.6. Where have you got 6.1 from? Where's the 1 coming from? You guys are throwing me out. Right. So, let me make some notes. Try to make an apple and melon. Try to make an apple and melon. Because they work well, don't they, Shane? They work well. The honeydew melon is a very strong flavour, yeah. Even down at 1%, it can dominate, trust me. So, yeah. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to put the raspberry in brackets, because the raspberry doesn't exist in this mix anymore. I was going to put apple melon. And that one there is to be mixed. So I'm not doing it right now because can't be arsed. But yeah, so that is what I'm going for. So the next flavour is apple raspberry. That's the one I just tried. So what should I do with this? Now that can go at the back because that one needs to be remixed. Out of the 4 flavours, I don't know why I got all the concentrates out because I am not going to be mixing it. So let's stay focused. Stop getting stressed. Have a little bit of the CBDs. See how we're going. So I've got the pineapple and raspberry. I've got the cola. I've got the vanilla bean raspberry. And if I'm gonna keep raspberry in any of them, it's gonna be the vanilla bean because like I do like vanilla and raspberry. So it's the cola as per Shane Atkins' request. I'll do that. Now that more of you are turning up, why don't you guys let me know what you're vaping on? What flavoured e-liquids you guys are vaping on right now, just for inspiration. Bit of the old boy. Let's get this re-wit then. Oh, I hate this. Look at that. Just look at what happens when I try to move the cotton out. The coil comes with it. I like to pack cotton in there. So bang, bang. These can all go in the bin or on the floor apparently. That can just stay there. Turn the wattage down. Boys about. Do you know what? I still haven't tried anything from Luscious. I keep meaning to. I keep forgetting. Everyone's banging on about it, but I haven't actually tried any of their flavors. I need to pull my finger out and get on some of those. What a tune. What a tune. Right. Sounds like Degs. Is it Degs? It's Degs, mate. A new tune from Degs. Yes, Degs. This is the kind of music I'd like to make, but I can't hold a note for anything. Fugu Strawberry Peach and Lime. Never heard of that one. Strawberry Peach and Lime. How good is it? Are you enjoying it? Is it a new flavour to you, Hard Edge? Or Hard Edge DMB? Are you by any chance a DMB producer, mate? Have you by any chance got any beats for sale, mate? Because I do like to consider myself a little bit of a bedroom rap star, you get me? And I'm down for buying some beats, bro, if they're reasonably priced. You get me? Because DMB is easy to write for. You just got to come up with like 1 or 2 cool sounding phrases and just say it over and over again, innit? I asked Fuddy to send you some on Saturday show, but don't know if you saw my comment. No, I'll buy some. I just need to remember to buy some, innit? I don't want to be sent anything for free. Get him to contact me. And I'll buy some off them, innit? I mean, I don't want to be sent them for free and then not like them. You know what I mean? Because then like, I feel bad for the person that sent them to me. Whereas if I buy them and I don't like them, I can just say that and not feel any way about it. Need to buy more of it though. Oh, so Mr. Vaping Bic gets the review samples, yeah? Ooh, this one smells good. It doesn't smell like cola at all though. I'm not smelling any cola on it. Let's turn this back down. This one smells very, very gummy. Very, very gummy, but I know it's not going to taste as gummy as it smells because that's been the case with all of these damn mixers. So let's find the cola gummy. Mixed on the 10th, and it's just cola, gummy beer, and the vanilla extra. So that's the recipe, ladies and gentle beings, right there. Simple one, that. But their cola's pretty good by itself, which is probably why I thought it didn't need anything else doing. I'm always ready, Shane. Always ready. Worst comes to worst, I'll just put it on the business. Right. Oh. Never smell the vapor off of a cola vape. That herby spiciness, it gets right up there. So I'm gonna do it again now. It's like smelling salts. Right, okay. Smell your vapors, right? Let's go. Cola is there, but I think I need far more than 5%. And why is the gummy at 20%? Ryan, what are you doing? It's salt, so it's very flavorful. Hard Edge DMB. Oh, I have a studio. If you want to make a track, I just make beats I just make stuff in my bedroom, innit? Like I've got a microphone and an FL Studio and everything set up in my bedroom. And I'm starting to understand that you can't get the vocal clarity, the quality in the vocals in a bedroom setup. You just can't. I've got an XLR mic and everything like that, and I've got everything set up like nicely. I'm learning how to mix myself as well. I want to mix it and master it myself, but everyone that I know that already does music tells me that I should let go of that dream and just focus on the vocal stuff if I want to do vocals, and leave the mixing and mastering and the producing to people that do that. But I like to be independent in it. But yeah, man, get in contact with me. Do you use Facebook at all, Hard Edge? That's the easiest way to get in contact with me. But yeah, salts don't necessarily mean that it's not the fact that it's salts that it's flavorful. What you're finding now with most Nick Salt brands is they're using more flavoring in the e-liquids. It's not just Nick Salts, it's all e-liquid, to be fair. They're using far more flavoring than used to be used, because people's palates are just getting used to the level of flavor that they used to be before. So what used to be average of like 15 to 20%, you're now looking at up to around 30 to 35% flavoring. Some Nick Salt brands use 50% flavoring in their e-liquids. And like I know some long fills and some e-liquid brands that are 50% as well. But it's good. I'll keep an eye out for it, man. Fugo, wasn't it? You said it was Fugo. Fuji apple sweet watermelon jawbreaker, mate. Yeah, how was that going? You mixed it earlier today, right? How was that going, Ken? And to your offer of Hard Edge DMB, to your offer of me coming to your studio to make a track, I am very much a bedroom rapper. It would take all day for me to get the takes right. I'm still at that early stage where I'm just not happy with anything that I do. Yeah, musically. Like, so, yeah, it still takes me many takes. So I need to get better at what I'm doing before I actually spend time in the studio, because I'll just be wasting so much time. But if you can make some liquid DMB beats, bro, I will buy them off of you. Way too much airflow. What's happened there? Here we go. Right, so 5% cola is just not enough. It's definitely not enough. The fizzy cherry cola, is that the homebrew one? The homebrew fizzy cherry cola is very, very good, yes. The homebrew one shots are just a consistently decent range. If you're gonna like the flavor, like if you know you don't like cherry cola, you're probably not gonna like the homebrew cherry cola. But if you do like cherry cola, you're gonna like it. If you like grape aniseed menthol, you're gonna like that flavor. If you like blue slush flavors, you'll like the blue slush. If you're into the flavor profile that the one shots are trying to be, then you'll like anything from homebrew. They're very consistent. They're not like the best, but they're far from the worst, and they're all very consistent. I can stand by them. To be fair, with it being a cola flavour, the gummy isn't an issue. So let me adapt this one. Adapt this. Cola gummy V2 to mix. Alright, we're going to go with 15 mils. I'll second that on the homebrew sound. Alright. But yeah, Hard Edge DMB, if you're still about, I really, I'm not just saying that for the sake of saying stuff. I would love for you to supply me with a beat or two, you get me? If the prices are right, of course. I mean, for all I know, you're like one top producer. It's going to cost me like hundreds, if not thousands, in which case, nah, that's not for me, bro. I'm like a bedroom hobbyist, but I don't mind putting money into it, you get me? Right, so the cola, I'm going to put it up to 8. I'm going to put it up to 8. And I'm going to take this down to 17. And vanilla cream, I'm actually going to put up in this mix to 175. Oh, you know what I could do? Because I've got a cream soda from them. I actually have a cream soda concentrate from TFS. I don't know if you can see it there. It's very funky. It's a lot of that sort of yogurty funkiness to it. But I could use some of that in there as well, couldn't I? I could. Do TFS not have a rum flavour? No, I don't think they do. No, not me. I'm an old school DJ who has a studio. Ah, sick. Whereabouts are you? Oh no, don't dox yourself on the internet. Actually, so whereabouts are you based? Because if you're near Chesterfield, mate, it might link up, mate. Might link up. But yeah, like hit me up on the Facebook. Let me. Where is it? How do I put you a link to who I am on Facebook? There you go, bang. Where's the chat gone? Bang. Hard Edge, hit me up on Facebook, man. Let's chat. If you use Facebook, I'm on Insta as well. Let me know. No, but Nevins, they don't have a rum flavour. But if you just get in contact with them, have a word with Bobby Sorrell. They'll probably try to put one into the works for you. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. 8, 17, 175. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna go with. 2 mix. So I'm just gonna make some notes on it as well. What's the date? It's the 21st of the 10th. 2-4. Cola is too low. Bumped from 5 to 8. Lowered gummy. Increased van cream. Right, cool. So that's that one done. I mean, I didn't need to taste too much of it, but it just wasn't hitting the cola. The cola just wasn't hitting. So that one's now been tested. There it is. So we've got left the vanilla bean raspberry or the pineapple and raspberry. I'm going to put that concentrate back. I need to stop getting concentrates out the cupboard because I'm not mixing. I'm going to close the concentrate cupboard because I'm not mixing anything today. Stop looking at them. Stop getting ideas. Stay focused. And that's how you know this Zen CBD stuff works. Because prior to me using this as often as I am, I would have just got distracted and started mixing. So it definitely works. It helps keep focused, man. Right. No. We could ask them to make one, but I don't recall them ever having one now. But I'll keep a note of that actually, because I've tried a few cola mixes in the past. I think the best one I ever came up with was the Amaretto and Coke, but Capella Amaretto is very good. And Flavor Art Cola is very good, so they just worked well together, innit? No, Shane, don't do it, Shane. Don't do it, Shane. You were trying to make Dr. Pepper. No, I was trying to make Amaretto and Coke, bro. Because that's one of my drinks, a choice, innit? I drink Amaretto and Coke, Spice Rum and Coke, and if I'm getting on it, Black Sambuca and Coke. It's a weird mix, but don't judge me till you try it yourself, yeah? And another thing that you all... Shane, yes, Shane, get on it, Shane. Top tip for a drink, if anybody likes mixing drinks, Malibu and Iron Brew. Call it a Malibu, right? This I owe this one to James that works with us at the e-cig shop. He first got me on them. Beautiful stuff, mate. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Don't judge me till you try it. Malibu and Iron Brew. Fucking awesome. Right, so what we're saying next, vanilla bean and raspberry or the pineapple and raspberry? Somebody pick for me. Somebody pick for me, please. Where's my... I've lost some tweezers. Oh, no, yeah. Not these ones. I had some longer ceramic tip tweezers. Where have they gone? Oh, they're here. Losing my tools. I think one of the problems that I'm having with this range, though, to be fair, is though they're single flavours, it's the same problem I had with the Love Flavours concentrate, pineapple raspberry. Oh no, Shane came in first with the vanilla bean, I'm sorry. But I'll do the pineapple raspberry next, Ken, because it's the only one left anyway. Same problem, not as bad as the issue that I had with Love Flavours, but Love Flavours concentrates, they've just got salted caramel. Like, they sound like, I'm just about to fire off, ice cream roll, aloe vera, blackcurrant jam, and you think, oh, these would be good to use to mix with and whatnot, but they're not. They work best just by themselves, mix them up by themselves. I'm pretty sure Love Flavours, when they got in contact with me, I didn't really realise this about the flavours. They haven't confirmed it, but what I've come to learn about them from using them is, I reckon that they are flavours that they would approach juice producers with, and juice producers would just mix them up by themselves, put their own label on it, and just call it something. They're not really concentrates to come up with recipes with. Now with TFS you can come up with recipes, but any single one of the TFS flavors that I've ever tried works fantastic by itself. I don't know if you've tried mixing a single flavor concentrate by itself. You can have single flavor concentrates. You can like get, I don't know, the TFS cola, TFA cola syrup, mix that by itself. Flavor West, whatever, mix it by itself. Capella, whatever, mix it by itself. But I've always found with those particular brands and many other brands, mixing the just individual concentrates by themselves and vaping them is always a bit lacking. It's not very rich. It's not very full bodied. It's not, you know what I mean? With the TFS ones, you can blackcurrant ribes. Just mix that at 10%. Just it's a bang on blackcurrant vape just by itself, and it's more difficult to work with the Flavour Smiths concentrates for a recipe than it is with other brands, at least anyway. It's like other brands have been designed to be mixed, whereas the TFS ones have been designed to be just enjoyed as they are, really. That's not exactly correct, but that's sort of the issue that I'm having with working with them. Because I tried many of them and liked them when I was doing some single flavour testing back in the day. I'm like, yo, these are brilliant flavours. Can't wait to get working with them. Now I'm working with them. I'm like, yeah, they are difficult to work with. Or maybe I'm just not very good at what I do. I mean, I've made money. I've sold some recipes. I've helped some juice producers tweak their recipes to great success and stuff. I never really believed I was very good at mixing until more recently, when people within the industry that I looked up to and thought were good mixers have recommended me to come up with recipes and stuff for people. And I'm like, oh, I must be good at this. I'm going to give it a proper whack. I'm giving it a proper whack, and I'm like, I'm not very good at this. I know how to mix, but I'm just not very nuanced at it. Right, we're going with a vanilla bean. Let's go. With Ken's choice, I've been to be fair, yeah, go on then, let's go with the pineapple and raspberry for Ken. All right, one shot, so white label base. You're stocking a TFS, yeah? May partake. I've got all of the flipping, well, not got all of them, but we've got quite a lot of TFS, bro. Quite a lot of TFS. That's one range that we definitely won't be dropping, because they're easy to get hold of. They're produced in the UK, keeping the money within our borders, supporting another company, Drip Hacks, that we've been working with for a very, very long time at the e-cig shop. So yeah, that's one range that we aren't looking to clear out like a lot of the others. If I mix fruits a lot of the time, will it taste soapy? It tastes how? Give us an example of a recipe that you're mixing. If it tastes soapy, it could just be too much flavouring. I tend to, when things have got too much flavouring in, I don't describe it as soapy. I'd say it's like potpourri. You get like a chemically floralness to it, which might seem soapy to you, but to me it's like potpourri. That to me usually means there's just too much flavouring in there. More is not always better when it comes to flavouring. That's one thing that a lot of new mixers seem to... I remember when I started mixing, and I followed the recommendations, and it was nice. And I'm like, well, I want it to taste stronger, so I'm going to put more in. And then I put more in, and it just wasn't. It was chemically. So yeah. And how long are you? Floralite. There is no discount code, bro. Actually, there is. One second, I can make it live right now for you. Because I have one that I used to put live every single time I went live doing these streams. I completely forgot about it. So let me log into the website and I can activate that discount code for you now, bro. Stop chugging on that CBD. Gotta make it last, mate. Right. Marketing, coupons. There should be one that... Oh, there's your... Oh yeah, your code, Shane, is Atkin, by the way, for the Jez Custard. TFS 15, there we go. So, edit. June. Screw June. Where are we? We're in October, innit? Right, you can have 15% off of the Flavour Smiths until the 27th of October, and the code is TFS15, and that's live right now. And if anybody watching is wondering where that code is valid, then it's www.theecigshop.uk. Let me come back to here. There you go. Yeah. So you're new to it, aren't you? You must be new to it. That's just one thing that is trial and error, bro. How can I put this in terms of okay, so you're an old school DJ. When you say old school, that says vinyl to me, right? Beat matching. Beat matching is a skill that pretty much anybody could do. They've just got to put the time into it to get the feel for it. It's not really something that there's a do this then do that and it'll work. You've got to learn to feel it just by doing it and gaining that experience. It's the same thing with flavors. You've just got to try flavors, get to know that. I mean, that's what I'm still doing with this range, to be honest with you. I've never really mixed lots of TFS flavors together, and this project has just been me getting to know the flavors. How well do they work with each other? Roughly around what percentages of a total mix works well for TFS. And in this particular RDA, I've noticed that the mid-20s is a good sort of percentage to go with. But if you're using flavorings like Flavor Art or Inawera, you're gonna want to use far less because they're a lot more potent. And if you're using one shots, what I'd recommend if you're new to it, to be honest with you, mixing your own e-liquid, is just using one shots. Because one shot should come with a recommended use percentage, and you just mix it up at that percentage, and you've got a flavor that's already been developed and should taste how you want it to taste. And then once you've got used to that, then move on to individual flavorings. But there is no recommendation on individual flavorings for a reason, because there is no right or wrong. At the end of the day, most of individual flavorings are food flavorings, so they're never really meant to be used in e-liquid anyway. Do some single flavor testing. That's why I started this. Just mix up a flavor by itself at 5%, at 8%, at 10%, at whatever percentages, and then leave them to steep a little bit, come back and try it. It's something that you're not going to just get right straight away. You have to put time in to really get the most out of making your own e-liquid. Yeah, man, they're all clean. Every single one of the TFS flavors are compliant. Every single one of them. Oh, there's no airflow. I was like, why is the airflow so tight? Because I had it turned off. All right, let's go. Yeah, man, all of them. If you go on their website, they talk like they clearly, they've been clever with it, innit? They've been clever with it, innit? Like, they used to be Dripax single flavors, but Dripax is e-liquid flavoring, innit? So all the single flavors are now the Flavour Smiths. Being clever with it. And on their website, they're talking about using them in food and drinks and stuff like that. But yeah. Right, so that was the pineapple raspberry I've been vaping on. Let me find that pineapple raspberry recipe, because it tastes muted, but not muted in the sense of I can't get much flavour. Muted in the sense of it's just not a good mix. This doesn't taste bad. People will get this, it's just generically fruity, but you won't be able to pick out the fruits. You might be able to pick out the raspberry if you have an acute palate, but I highly doubt you would be able to pick up the pineapple in it. So let's have a quick look at the recipe together, shall we? There he is. So juicy pineapple at 5, raspberry jelly at 6. The vanilla cream isn't even present. But at 28%, that's not a surprise, because I remember mixing them at 28 to 30 and they was all like modelled muted messes. Which hard edge, like I say, going back to what I was saying earlier on, like when I first started this project, I was mixing flavours at a ceiling of 30%, because the idea is to put them in long fills. long fills, the most you can do is a 33% mix. If you want to do a 20 ml in the 60 ml bottle type of long fill. So I was like, let's go with 30s and work our way down, where typically you'd probably start low and work your way up, but I like to be different because, well, just look at me, of course I like to be different. I'm in a dressing gown with dreadlocks in a kitchen making e-liquid on the internet. So yeah. So yeah, there's that recipe. The gummy bear, the cooling from the gummy bear is coming through on my tongue more than on other recipes that had more of the gummy bear in. And there's just too many flavors in there at higher percentages. Like the 5 and the 6, the pineapple and the raspberry, they're both just too high. I need to pick one to be the lead, and then the other one's an accent. So I reckon it's got to be the pineapple is the lead. So that's what I reckon. So let me adapt this shit and go to V4 to mix, and I'll get these mixed up on the next one of these that I do. I'm going for a 0 because it's tester. We're going for a 60-40. Do you know what? I might just do 50-50. Nah, fuck it, it's a 60-40, fuck it. So, the raspberry jelly can be dropped to 3. Let me see what other pineapples there are. Oh, actually, a better way of checking what pineapples there are is... Right, I've got a juicy pineapple. I'm pretty sure there was another pineapple. Pineapple fresh? Was it fresh pineapple? And I want to say that would have a yellow banding, yellow colour on it as well. So there's it's none of those. It's none of those. I'm sure there was a fresh pineapple. I know we've got like a fresh pineapple at the shop, at least anyway. So yeah. Let me just quickly get out some of these. So yeah, I've got about 50 flavourings just lined up in this cupboard there right now in front of me, the ones that I've used in mixers. And then like 3 boxes of others that I just decided early on, I'm probably not going to need these. Forest Fruits V2. Now that, I need to get that out. I was told that is a very good concentrate. Vanilla milk, no thank you. Orange Blossom. Tom has used that to great success in a mix. Vanilla milk extra, Eton mess, red energy, mandarin, sherbet, brambleberry, tutti frutti, strawberry answer. I'm sure there was a pineapple something or other. Lemon drizzle cake, New York cheesecake, vanilla custard, dough nut. Another. Why have I got 2 vanilla custards? Nah, another vanilla custard. What is this? Graham cracker. Actually, you know what? Let me see what the graham crackers say. Because this isn't one that we stopped. Alright. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Double chocolate. Ripe banana. Cocoa nut. Meringue. Butterscotch. There's a pineapple of some kind, man. Honeycomb. I think juicy pineapple is my only choice of the ones that I've got here at least anyway. Speaking to Bob at Dripax, he was explaining to me that he's got like over 300 like flavours in the TFS range ready to go. But the market for them is just not there. They're not bothering with like putting the money into getting them sorted out. Fresh pineapple, got you. Nice. Now where's the juicy? I had the juicy out already, didn't I? Right, Forest Fruits V2. I'm gonna put that there so I know to mix with that. Now where's that fresh pineapple gone? Did I have it out already? No. I want to just do a quick little finger test and smelly test to see which one of those I prefer. Where's it gone? Juicy pineapple, cool. Right, fresh pineapple sells quite well for us, but I must have put that in the box for a reason and kept this one out for a reason, but let's find out. Oof, you know what? Let's just blend them up, innit? Just do a blend, right? Come on. Because they both smell pretty good. Right, you know what? It's never a good idea to judge a concentrate like this, but I'm going to do this as well. The juicy pineapple is definitely more juicy. The fresh pineapple is like an ever so slightly underripe pineapple. That's what I feel anyway. But what I am gonna do is, this is the one I want. Hey Nick, you're a bad man at mixing. Yo, Mr. Nick, bad man at mixing. What is a good contrasting flavour for pineapple? What should I add in there? Right, okay, so the vanilla bean again, that can 1.75. Just to add that gummy. Where are my totals? I'm aiming for mid-20s, which is there. So, fresh pineapple, the Flavour Smiths. Yeah, might as well just do the juicy at 5. Let me just taste it some more actually. I'm getting a drink because I just had those concentrates on my damn tongue. Yeah, the vanilla cream was a little bit too heavy. The gummy's not really there other than just like a almost sweety like sweetness. It's not providing the gummy bear flavour. It's just a really good sweetie sweetener, unless you just have it by itself. The gummy bears by itself is phenomenal, legitimately. But mixing it with anything else, you seem to lose what makes it gummy. The fruity element of the gummy bears is still there, but what makes it gummy-ish is just gone. Yeah, definitely too much of that vanilla cream in there. Like I say, I want it to boost the gummy, but I don't want it to like be turned into a vanilla fucking flavour. So I'm actually gonna drop it to 1.5. What am I at? Let's go 2.5 on the fresh because that was quite a raw pineapple, and then go 6 on that. 6.5 on that guy. It's very simple, but sometimes simple can work. So yeah, that's that one done. So that's that guy sorted out. Let's move on to the final one for this evening. The gummy bear. This gummy bear, the TFS gummy bear, is only for me. It's only for me. So, I don't know if you've tried the drip packs. No, because you've never tried any drip packs because for some reason you're insane. They do a one shot, a gummy bear's one shot. I tried it. I fell in love with it. This is before the Aramaxi gummy fruits came out. I tried the drip packs one shot gummy bears. Flipping loved it. I can't help but feel like that's why James did the Aramaxi one, because I was banging on about this Drip Packs one so much. But yeah, the only problem with the one shot from Drip Packs, the Gummy Bears one shot, is it's kind of cold, and we do have that in stock at the e-cig shop. There's too much ice in it. So I got in contact with TFS, and I'm like, yo, how about this? You take the ice and all of that fruits out of your gummy bear, leave me with the gummy bear base and I will work with it into a range, do a bunch of promo, blah, blah, blah. You send me some concentrates, and if I come up with some nice recipes, I'm going to send them over to you guys, and you guys can just produce them and just call it like a TGWD, TFS collab. But like, you guys just do everything. I don't want any money for it, but just let me buy those flavors from you at very nice prices, rather than pay me a commission or anything like that. So that's why I'm doing this project now. So they sorted me out with this. Bob went to work and tried to take out all of the fruity elements and blah, blah, blah. But unfortunately, according to what he said anyway, he couldn't remove the cold completely. So I imagine one of the flavorings that's in there, or whatever's in there, carries the coldness. One of the necessary flavorings in there carries the coldness that he couldn't take out. So it's not as cold. That one there isn't as cold, but that's exclusively available to me for now, at least anyway. So sorry, mate. If you add strawberry to that, it will taste like Twister Lolly. Yeah, probably will. We do a very good Twister Lolly. Can you not slip 10 mil in for me? I've got 26 of them in there, but I want that gummy bear. No. No, I cannot slip it in there for you, bro. Because what's likely to happen is I'll give it to you, and then you will come out with some flavors with it better than I've made myself. So no, fuck you, right? You're not beating me at my own game that I'm trying to play by myself. I'm not allowing you to do that, no. Like, when I'm done with this project, I'm sure I'll have some left, because I've got like a big old 500ml bottle of it there. I might sort you out then, but no, not before that. Go screw yourself. Jesus, like, you're a far better mixer than I am. I'm not going to give you some stuff while I'm here trying to come up with some flavors for commercial use. Get out of here. Well, then get the Drip Axe one. Get the Drip Axe one. Drip Axe one shot. Gun beers. It's similar. In fact, it's better than that concentrate, but it's colder. It's obviously that, but then they've done more to it. So try that if you want to know what I'm going on about. Right, so yeah, what was I doing? Fucking Nevin's out here trying to... Pineapple... Yeah, so that one's done. So now it's the last one. Last one for the evening. Is the one that I'm looking forward to the most. Dip Axe is good. Yeah, Dip Axe is the best, mate. New gummy fluid flavour coming up. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. How cold are we talking? If I use at 5%, is it like 0.5 WS? What are you talking about? Like which you talking about, this cold or the... So the Drip Axe one shot gummy bears I can tolerate in a pod kit, but when I put it into this, way too cold for me. But I can't tolerate a lot of cold. I can't tolerate when I think something is very cold, like the chubby flavors from Exceptional Vapes. I think most of those are way too cold. Customers come in and buy them all day long. Like, it's not even cold. It's not that cold at all. It's just a little bit of a chill. So I'm not that used to cold. And obviously, I'm not talking about the ones you're not gatekeeping. Talking about the one you're... Yeah, good. It's quite cold for me, but other people have tried it and don't think it's that cold. Shane, have you tried the Drip Axe gummy bears? If you go to the e-cig shop group and just ask in there how cold is the gummy bears one, you're better off asking other people, because I'm a pansy when it comes to cold. I mean, the most I use WS25 at a 30% dilution at personally is 0.5%. That is the very most I will use. I prefer 0.25 to around 0.35 personally, but everybody's different in it. Right, so I don't know if there's something wrong with my sense of taste or smell all of a sudden, but I smelled that and it smelled like paint stripper. It smelled like some really abrasive type thing. Was it? What is in that? Jesus. Let me see what this recipe is. I've tried this one before and I really liked it though. So I know it's not gonna taste bad, but it could probably taste better. Where are you? Where is it? Oh, vanilla bean raspberry gummy. There we go. Oh, I put the cream soda in it. Why have I done that? Okay, right. Let's pull up that recipe. Let's pull it up. There it is. Right. So the TFS cream soda is in there. The cream soda is quite a good cream. I haven't been able to reference it with an actual cream soda since they sent it to me. So that is a concentrate. Sorry, Nick, but one shot, yeah. I'm paying for the skills already accustomed to. I've been exploited. $6.99, bro. That's a standard price for drip packs, one shots, bro. Get a 100ml bottle. It's better value for money. And it's a 30% mix as well. It's a 30% mix if you're going to use it in a pod. If you do not mix it at 30% if you're going to use it in something with a bit of power. Just do yourself the favor and don't do that. Many people learn from the mistake, all right? They recommend 30% themselves because it's aimed at pod users. But 20% is plenty for it if you're going to use it in a non-poddy mouth-to-lung setup. But yeah, the cream soda is another one that they sent me. They sent me a bottle of it and they sent Tim Soloway a bottle of it because Tim Soloway wanted a cream soda. He tried the Flavour West. I was like, why? And then he got in contact with TFS. Says, can you make one? They knocked it up for it. And there you go. It's a good cream, a good heavy cream. But in terms of a cream soda, I had to mix it at quite a high amount to get a little bit of flavour that reminded me of cream soda. Bearing in mind I've had to go from memory because I never had a cream soda about to reference it against. So yeah. And that's what that is. That. And I've got the vanilla cream in it as well as the cream soda. What am I thinking? Why is it? Oh right, because it's a vanilla bean gummy. Yeah, that's why. I don't know why I called it vanilla bean. Oh no, because I didn't get on with the vanilla bean ice cream. That's it. I can't do it. I can't buy a one shot. I'll just use cap jelly candy and close my eyes. You can't buy a one shot. Oh, get out of here. You're such a flipping snob, aren't you? Such a snob. Do you even vape liquids that are mixed these days? Or are you just on pre-made all the time? Every time you're on a Saturday show. Oh, by the way, Nevins is part of the Saturday show, guys. Put a link to the Saturday show channel so they can go and... I don't know why I'm doing this to the camera all the time, Jesus. Put a link to the Saturday show channel so they can go and subscribe to that because that's always a good watch. But yeah, none of you guys are on like DIY stuff. You're always on like pre-bottle stuff. You're there like, I'm not buying a one shot, but I'll buy pre-made e-liquid. The hell's that about, bro? That don't make no sense. Unless you don't actually buy the pre-made e-liquid, you just live off the freebies that you get given. That's pretty much what I do these days. You want some good one-shots, bro? Try the baked and shaked one-shots as well. Fire. Absolutely. That lemon bake shake is a problem, bro. That is like crack for a desserty flavor, for a desserty vape. Believe me, bro. The snob is named after you. Well, I'm gonna do one, call it the snoot, innit? Suited and booted for live stream. Or is it just a robe, bro? It's just my dressing gown. Well, I don't get suited and booted for nothing, Iggy. What are you talking about, bro? Rasta man now get no suits. Actually saying that, I will be in a suit in a few weeks' time. A friend of mine's doing the white collar boxing and you have to go suited and booted to that, innit? So yeah, vanilla bean gummy, let's give it a try. So what I wanted to try and do with this one initially, the idea with this flavour initially was, you know, like the milk bottles, gummy sweets, just something like that. That was what was going to be inspiring it. And because this gummy is helped by a bit of a vanilla touch to it. Adding a touch of vanilla to this does help the gummy nature of it. So I thought, let's just make a vanilla gummy. You know what I mean? It looked like a blue blazer at first glance. Nah, bro, it's my dressing. That's my robe. Look, I got my ropes on it and everything. So there we go. Got my ropes. Woo. Right, okay, cool. So let's try that recipe that's on the screen now. Let's try it. Let's try the thing. Right, we're gonna go for a nice 19.3 watts apparently. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I vaped anything TGWD, bro. I can't do it. The lads turn it into a meme. Anytime anybody orders any Dreads Mango, they're like, ooh, Dreads Mango, best mango, ooh. I'm like, I can't vape it around them anymore. I can't. I just can't. It's just a meme now. Have you tried my flavours? You've never tried my flavours, have you, Nick? You swine. Look at all the promo I do for you, Fluid. You've never even tried mine, you swine. Right. Iggy, you might have tried my TGWD stuff, but I don't think Nevins has. I'm liking this one, but I'm a sucker for the raspberry. Isn't very present. The raspberry isn't very present, but the vanilla is nice, man. I might just do a vanilla thing. I tried strawberry mush or whatever, and the raspberry cream one. You did say that you were sending your custard, but never made it. Oh crap! Okay, remind me when I'm next. You see a video and I'm in the shop or whatever. Just remind me, and I'll get the custard out to you, bro. Yeah, I'll get the custard out to you, not a problem. The raspberry cream, that's a mixology flavour that I didn't... Basically, I used some flavours that were going to be not restocking once I've used them up. So, I didn't want to put it on TGWD. Otherwise, raspberry cream would have made it, because the raspberry... What did you think to them anyway? What did you think to those flavours? I don't know if you gave me feedback, but on the internet, publicly, in front of people, honestly, if you think they're trash, tell me they're trash. I don't give a shit. What do you think to them? A black absinthe cola, as in like a black Sambuca cola. I think what's weird about this one, when am I ever not drunk on the flipping Saturday show, bro? When am I ever not? I'm not sure. Did you watch the one the other week when James was on? Did you? You wasn't on that one, but James fucking fell asleep, bro. He fell asleep on camera. It was an entertaining show, but it didn't go smoothly at all. No. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Send me that. Send me that. If you're gonna put an order in for TFS stuff, then I'll drop the mango in, and I'll drop the custard in as well. I've done a couple of raspberry flavors as well, a raspberry and a raspberry and lime. They're on mixology. The Sackwood raspberry lime. There are a couple of my flavors that I developed for a friend of mine. Over a few months, just kept tweaking it until they were happy, and then I just made it available. I couldn't be bothered to keep making it from like the recipe for them, so I just made it available as a one shot, put it on mixology so I could just mix it from that whenever they wanted some more. Got a few screen caps. It was. Yeah, he was on it, man. He was on it. I have to make sure. He asked me if I'm going to Expo because he's going to Expo on the Friday. He's like, oh, do you want to come with me at Expo Friday? I'm like, no, because we'll end up going for drinks and then it's just game over, bro. It's game over. That night we went out, well, the 2 nights me and James went fucking mental, mate. The guy, once he's gone, he's just like a rampaging bull in a china shop, bro. Like every time I'm turning around, I'm like, can you stop? Get your arm off that stranger. Why have you got your arm around this little teenage guy with your big muscly self, scaring him, bro? Just I've him to apologize because he's been way too forward with just like random strangers. It's funny shit, mate. It's funny shit. Good lass. She's a good lass. It's been a while since I've had a drink on a live. Actually, I might do that soon. Right. Okay. So, I think my next port of call, honestly, is to try these on a decent atomizer. Because this Amit is not... It's not terrible, but it's one of the worst RDAs I've ever used on a regular basis. Let's just put it that way. I have tried worse RDAs than this, but I've never gone back to them. If it was out of choice, I would not use this, but I'm using it because I know it's not the best at providing flavor. So if I can make something taste very good in this, then hopefully it's going to taste even better in decent setups, but I'm not a fan of it. Well, you don't like mango? Right, okay. So the vanilla aspect of this is quite nice. The raspberry, I'm barely getting any raspberry. Barely getting any raspberry, even at 4%. And it's that sweet raspberry juice, which, you know what, I'm going to do it because I haven't done it for a while. I really do like this stuff. I do like this stuff. I've not had much success using sweet raspberry juice in a mix, but what I do like it for is just how sour it is. Oh! It tastes nice and raspberry, and it's proper sour, and I like sour. My mouth's salivating now. But I can't get it to work well in a mix, man. Can't get it to work well in a mix. So, what I might do is adapt this one, do it at a V2, and I'm just gonna call it vanilla gummy. There isn't that many vanilla flavors out there these days, actually. Just vanilla. Get asked from on occasion, and I'm always stuck. Like, got any vanilla lick salts? I'm like, no, actually, I don't. Got some custards, but they're like, nah, I just want vanilla. That is a good point. So, the sweet raspberry juice can get lost. What I am going to do is bump that up to 5.5. The cream soda. What else? So what else should I do with this one? I won't send you the mango then, mate. But you're missing out. It's the best flavour in the world. There's a big debate over which mango is better, the Aramaxi or mine. They're two very different mangoes. The Aramaxi is like a yellow mango. Mine's like a green mango. But even Brendan, Mr. Flavora himself, he raves about it. And you would have thought he raves about the Aramaxi one more, but he goes between the two of them. But what can I do with this to make it better? So I've got the cream soda, I've got the vanilla cream. It's still just a little bit... It needs something else to it. It needs something else to it. Or does it? Or does it? What I am going to do, what I need to do is a single flavour test of the vanilla milk. So, let me get that back out. I've been told, I haven't tried it, but I've been told the vanilla milk leaves some to be desired. I'm not going to lie. I have been told that the vanilla milk leaves some to be desired, which is why I've not got it out of that box. But a bit cheesy. It's a bit cheesy. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do some mixing right now. I'm gonna leave the V2 to mix at that because the raspberry just wasn't doing anything. I'm just gonna see how that comes out. It's a bit cheap, but sometimes cheap can work. Introduce raspberry. Oh right, okay. So here's some notes. Apparently, I took I introduced it last time. So V4. No, what's the date today? Let's leave some notes. 21st of the 10th. 2-4. Oh, Nevin's right there. Make sure you thanks there. I put it over my cooker. It's just there. Stood up there on my cooker. I need to take it to the shop or find a place to leave it in the shop really. But yeah, cool. That's what I wanted. Cheese milk. I know. It might just be it needs to be used at low amounts, innit? But it does taste like vanilla milk, but then there's that. When I say cheese, I mean that like yogurty, sweet cream, funkiness. You know what I mean? Like a lot of creamy, milky flavors have that. I call it cheesiness to it, and it's just a lot of it in that. Raspberry. I was gonna put like raspberry is not there. Removed from mix. May want to try another one as sweet rasp juice is always a struggle. Make a note of that. Upped vanilla cream extra. And that's what I'm gonna do on that one. So that's those. So next time I've got to mix up those ones that I've got a bit of mixed, and I've got the Vimto gummy, the Gummo, which is just supposed to be just gummy bear by itself, nothing added to it. Strawberry melon gum, and the lemon lime raspberry. Another raspberry, shock. But I am gonna single flavour that vanilla milk because I'll be honest with you, it was a customer that bought it that told me it wasn't very good, and I've never tried it myself, so I should probably try it myself, right? So I'm gonna mix it up real quick just to see what it's like. Do one of these, just do one of these. Right, let's go. Have I got syringes? I know I've got syringes in here somewhere. Oh, but here we go. Here we go. Alright. So, let's get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Ask them to do a Swedish fish flavour, no cooling, but in the shape of beers. Ha 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 ha. You ask them. Don't you chat to Bobby or anybody over at Dripax? They've got a new sales manager who's he's a cool guy. But interacting with him at Expo made me realise what interacting with me must be like, because he's very animated. He's very animated, very enthusiastic, and I was like, wow, you're a lot, bro, innit? I'm like, oh, that's why certain people just don't like being around me. Right, so what do I want to do? What do I want to do? let's see what the recommendation is for this on the website. The Flavour Smiths. There he is. Was it vanilla milk? Search. Yes, please. Milk. Got the milk. Vanilla milk extra. It's just vanilla milk that I've got. Now, to be fair, let me just make sure I don't have vanilla milk extra, because the extras are always better, in my experience. The extras have always been better. So let's put that one there. That's not it. That's not it. Is that creme de cassis? Strawberry answer. Lemon drizzle cake. Tutti frutti. No. Vanilla custard, cheesecake, vanilla milk extra. All right. So let's see if this one is any. See if this one also tastes like cheese. Ooh, ah. Right, okay. So the original one, I have to do them both, aren't I? The original one has got more of that funkiness that you would expect from a milky flavour. Yeah, than extra. So vanilla milk has more of the milky funkiness than vanilla milk extra. Vanilla milk extra has more of that. I don't know if everybody has this, but every time I have a vanilla custard or vanilla cream, other than vanilla cream extra, any other sort of like vanilla-y, creamy flavour, I get like a sharp when I just do the concentrate on my tongue, nook test it or whatever, which is not really, it's not really the best way to test concentrates, I know, but I just do it. But I get a lot of that sort of like pinchiness. Like Capella V1 is notorious for it for me. Every time if I ever get any on my hand and I lick it, I'm like, oh, I've ever done that. Now it's like a, not burning, but like a sharp tingling. But I'm getting more of that sharp tingling with the vanilla cream extra. So the vanilla milk flavour on the website is 2 to 4 and 3 weeks. Now that was the vanilla milk, sorry. Let's see what the vanilla milk extra was. The vanilla milk extra is, well, there's a whole lot of stuff to 2 to 4 and 6 weeks. Ooh, it could actually work in coffee, that one, innit? Yeah. So let's just do them both at 4%. Let's just do them both at 4%. I'm gonna do 0 milligram. What am I doing? It's no, because I need the measurements of the rest of it in here. 4%. What do I want to do? 60. Let's just go 50-50 for them both. Fuck it. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing the syringe thing anymore. Can't be asked. I've got the weight there now, so. 0.4 grams, 0.4 grams of them both. It's the PG that Wagwan dude just dropped on the live. What's going on? Who's that? Oh, it's Adrian. What are you saying, bro? Who is it? Never spoke to Bob. I think our sarcasm would clash. Well, if you know who it is, if it's never spoke to Bob. Nah, sarcasms wouldn't clash, mate. He's on another level, bro. He is on another level, bro. He is on another level. That guy. I love him to bits because you always know where you stand with him. A lot of people always like, oh, he's a knobhead, it's this and that. I'm like, why do you think that? Oh, because he's always just so blunt and rude. I'm like, isn't that a decent quality of a human being? I don't like people that play social games and like say the right thing to be liked and be nice even if they don't really believe it. With Bob, like when I step over the line with Bob, he says, bro, you're being a knobhead. I'm like, cool. Like your missus did to me at Expo. Like, you know, I explained this to her when she was like, you're being rude and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, being a proper Karen. Yes, I said it. But I have nothing but respect for people like that. I don't like people that are always nice. I'm like, nobody's like this in real life. Why are you being so, what's the word? So why are you pretending so much, man? Like, just be you, innit? Like, if you're upset, be upset. If you're annoyed, be annoyed. Express how you're fucking feeling. You get me? And that way, I know where the line is not to cross. You get me? I mean, to be honest with you, Bob had a pop at me the other day. A couple of weeks ago, actually. He got in my inbox, had a pop at me. Hasn't spoke to me much since then. But I have to respect him for having that pop at me, innit? Because he needed to, innit? So I'm looking for 0.4. What is this one? The extra? No, regular one. But to be fair, if you're contacting them for professional reasons, then I imagine it's going to be very, very professional because he's a professional. But once you get to know him and those barriers can be broken down, yeah, the real Bob will come out. You'll never meet him in real life, though. Never meet him in real life. I've tried so hard to be at places that he just doesn't. It just doesn't go anywhere. Like, I want to meet him, but it's just not possible. I spoke to his brothers that also work at, or his brother, one of them. I don't know if they're both his brother, or just one of them is. But yeah, and they're like, nah, you'll never meet him. You'll never meet Bob. No way. No way. 6.31. Bang. Right. So that's 6.64, but that was close enough. Let's get that on there. That's the regular vanilla milk, wasn't it? Not the extra. So get some labels that I liberated from work. TFS Van Milk, and it's the 21st of the 10th to 4. It's a 50-50, and I mixed it out 4%. Cool. Give that one a mix. What are you saying, Josh? So who's the sales guy? Oh, what's his name? Gareth something or other. Can't remember. I might be able to tell you on my emails. I mean, in terms of a business, this Gareth guy has come in and sorted things out a bit. But if their flavors weren't as good as they are, they'd be out of the game a long time ago, bro. Because they used to be a fucking nightmare to order from. Legitimately. Prices always changed. Delivery was a nightmare. Getting responses sometimes was an absolute flipping nightmare. But when this stuff would land, it would always sell. Always sells. Try the lemon and blueberry fizz, the strawberry and kiwi fizz, bangers. Their blue slush is one of the best blue slush one-shots going, in my humble opinion. Let me see if I can find what this guy's name is, though. There it is, Gareth. I can't see his full name on my phone. It's just Gareth. Just Gareth, mate. Just Gareth. Yeah. Alright, so that's that one done. And I'm going to do the same with the other one now. Vanilla milk extra. Let's get this done. And then I'm going to disappear, get myself some food. Vanilla milk extra. Looking for 0.4. Okay, that's 0.43, but we won't talk about that. We want 4 points. Well, I'll put that back. 4.77-ish. Let's go for 4.7 because I went over the flavouring. Adrian, if it's still there, mate, remind me tomorrow or whenever you can to actually sort out my expo ticket. 6.31. Oh, that was way too much of that. So what I'm going to do is be really, really, really... No, there's weight. Yeah, I need a little bit more still. So I went like a good couple of grams over on the VG. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more of everything. And I will make a note of that so I'm aware of it, don't worry. Yeah? I'll put 4-ish%, alright? Gavington. Yeah. Call him that. I mean, the first time I met him, right? The first time I met him was at the last expo. And I went up to the Drip Hack stand to go and chat to the guys and everything like that because, you know, we know each other and blah, 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 blah. And I see him there. And he approaches me. Obviously, he doesn't know who I am, which is fine. He approaches me. And he's like, oh, have you tried this flavour? Have you tried that flavour? And he's doing the whole like promo guy thing. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, they sell quite well for us. I'm answering his questions in a way that would suggest I know who Drip Hacks are, we've dealt with you before, and everything like that. And it's like, oh, he's doing the whole thing. The blue slush is amazing. The crystallized, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah. And I said to him, I was like, I feel that your Drip Hacks' answer to me. At which point, his face completely changed from happy-go-lucky salesman guy to, why do I answer to you? And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And I was live streaming at the time. I was like, right, let's end the stream here before things get sour. I'm not saying you answer to me, bro, alright? Okay. I just feel like, you know, Drip Hacks have got a loud, abrasive person to promo for them, innit? So I feel like your Drip Hacks' answer to what I do for the e-cig shop. But I will say one thing that he did that I didn't like. He sent out some samples. I was like, yeah, send out some samples, bro. I want the concentrates, not the e-liquids or the salts. But if you want to send them out, send them out. We've been selling these flavors as long fills anyway. But if you want to send out the samples, send them out. He sends out the samples. And then once they land, he's like, did it land? How you getting on with them? I'm like, yeah. I mean, our customers know these flavors. They've been buying them as long fills for a while now. And it's like, okay, cool. Just so you know, they're sale and return, mate. Sale or return. I'm like, what? Bruv, if you said that from the beginning, I would have been like, you don't need to send us samples of things that we've already stocked in other formats, right? So when he said that, I was like, all right, bro, just send me the invoice now. Like, we'll sell them, so just send me the invoice now. And he's like, no, keep the money within the business. I don't like that. That's shady. We don't do credit at the e-cig shop. We don't take anything on credit. We don't do any sale or return. We get the products from you, we give you your money, and then that deal's done, and then we can go on to the next one, innit? We've always done it that way. But yeah, he just seems really, really eager to get us into debt with them somehow. And I'm just send us the flipping invoice for the stuff that you sent, bro. Just do it. And to this day, he still hasn't. So I hopefully he's got a log of what we owe, because I will forget. I have forgotten until I just mentioned it just then, to be fair. But he seems like a cool guy. Right, so TFS, Van Milk Extra. But yeah, these suppliers and these distros, they're always trying to get you in debt, man. Like, oh, like, do you need anything? Like, nah, budget's not quite there yet. Oh, well, you can pay later. Well, then we can order it later then. Alright, how about that? Yeah, we're not about that life at the e-cig shop. 50-50-ish. And then 4%-ish. Right, so that's both the vanilla milks done. Let me do a quick finger test on them. And then I'm going to go. You can all just get lost. That's not that bad. I was expecting far worse. Somebody lied to me about these. I think the original one's more milky. The original one's more cheesy, but in a good way. In the cheesy that you're expecting from a milk. The second one is a little bit sweeter and not as rich, not as deep. But it's not as cheesy either. So maybe that's why they did it. But I'm going to leave those up there as single flavours just to see how they play. And that's me done for this evening, guys. I'm going to go sort out some food now. I've got driving lesson first thing in the morning. I expect 0 milk in my cheese. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, I've got a driving lesson first thing in the morning, 8:15. So I need to dip, get some food, get to bed nice and early so I can be bright and sparkly for that. And then I'll be back at the shop after that tomorrow from around 10ish. You want any of the TFS concentrates, you can get them at www.the-e-cig-shop.uk, and if you use code TFS15 all this week, you can get 15% off of those. You can also get 15% off of the Snob by Nevins, who's right there in the chat. Navigate your way to One Shots and then Neon Sauce. Try the Snob, use code SNOB, just SNOB, and you get 15% off of that. There's all sorts of stuff on there, crap loads of concentrates and the clearance and the rest of it. But yeah, if you don't follow me on Facebook, don't follow me, follow the e-cig shop. And you can send me a friend request, but I can guarantee you're just going to sit in my requests. I don't answer friend requests. If you're not already a friend on my friend list, you're not going to get there, believe me. I not long ago trimmed down from like 3,000 friends when I realised I only know like 80 people in real life. Well, I've got 3,000 friends, so just shave that down to about 200 now. And I'm not looking to grow that, so yeah. But follow me on the e-cig shop. Just search for the e-cig shop Chesterfield or the e-cig shop 21 and the plus symbol. Request membership to the group. That's where you'll find me annoyingly every day, every 15 minutes I post. So yeah, you might want to turn off notifications for that group. Yeah, man. And whatever you guys do, enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully you have a very good tomorrow. Peace.